Going duck up. Damn. The young Genesis influence. Cool. PPMD Craigasm. If you don't like PPMD, leave the stream. Alright, so starting off this game 1, we have Villager versus Duck Hunt. I have no idea how this matchup is, but you might hear that a lot, but trust me, I know how to play this game, okay? I promise. Now the thing is, like, Duck Hunt, he doesn't have good buttons, but like, he's not exactly the worst character up with. So as long as he has good neutral presence with the can, and it doesn't look like, aside from there, Villager can really handle him that well up close. But I think Villager would have the better projectile zoning game, at least. No promises, but I'll try my best. Okay, so Slingshot doesn't go through the Frisbee, which could be quite useful, because I know Mitsu likes to like wall jump off the ledge to fair a lot, and if there's a Frisbee out, that can be stuffed quite easily. Sets the tree up, so he might be looking for a kill with the axe quite soon. Tries to read the get out, but tries to get the harder read, doesn't work out. Game's quite close. There's a good punish on the forward tilt. Has enough lag for Nair out shield. Yeah, Tommella really should have died for that high recovery. Like, Duck Hunt really can't go anywhere. As long as Mitsu did it on reaction, he should have killed him with the axe, as he had it ready. Oh, tries to get the can now, but okay, that was a good recovery at least. Like, he mixed them up well, but you can't go for that too often, or Mitsu would probably just cover ledge with like an up tilt or something, and then be like free to like axe or whatever after, because it doesn't have that much cooldown. Alright, some good damage for Mitsu off these like early combos Villager has, or at least traps. Now, this is the main problem. Like, Tommella can use the can to like get neutral and all that, but even Mitsu's not that scared of it because it's a pocket, and like he can probably just nair it away if it's not used the best. But then when it's time to get like a kill or something, aside from like kind of hard to do setups, Duck Hunt really struggles to get this kill if Mitsu isn't being careful. If Mitsu's being careful. But I mean, maybe Tommella has like got his setups on point or something. Yeah, I should be going DBC, but depends on money. Oh, the can doesn't even kill there with bad DI. Oh, that one does. Tommella read Mitsu's pocket and threw it out there, just spaced it well, so that you could hit him after the invincibility ran out, which is quite good. Alright, so I don't even know what to say about that. He dash attacked the can, and the tree just denied it. That's P. Oh, Tomella's getting hit by a lot of like these cans. Maybe he's a bit unsure how the can interacts with things such as gunman and tree and stuff, which I don't blame him, but if you're playing the character, you should kind of know this stuff, but fair enough. Mitsu reads the roll on, covers it well with an up tilt. Didn't really lose much against either, like if he did miss. Mitsu up a full stock, so he can kind of just play kind of lame, play kind of safe. Doesn't really need to commit to anything. Duck Hunt definitely isn't killing anyone. Smash your platform around there, which sucks. Damn, Sadie, you got bodied. Tomella's doing well to bring this percent back though, like, he hasn't really been touched at all. And then, he's power shielded stuff well. Getting to Mitsu, like, he's just reacting well to what Mitsu's doing. And it's getting him good, like, damage punishes and all that. Mitsu's really struggling with this Cam as well. Oh wow. Cam went... Looked like it just dealt with balloons and then... But I answered Ixis, man. What do you want? First. Oh, that up air's not gonna do it. No rage. At 130, still not killing. That's the thing, like without rage, just Duck Hunt struggles to kill so much. But I mean, he doesn't really want to get rage because last stock. He's DI'd in to mess up Tommella's can confirms. Off the down throw. Oh, see that. Tommella's done well to bring the match back, but Duck Hunt's inability to kill is kind of biting him now as he's got Mitsu to 171%. That was a good tech off the nair. And it looked like he canned out of Hindstone, but I wasn't looking. See me. Didn't account for Villager being able to fire off a third back air, I think it was. And steals the stock because it was just so close to the boss zone. So good stuff to Mitsu. Tommella was definitely bringing it back though. It just looked like that full stock lead caught up to it. He's not a Meltdown because he's scared, man. He knew what was coming. He wants to be high on the PR. Alright, so game 2 is on Town and City. I mean, I can see why Tommella picked this because he was struggling to kill quite a bit and like can kills vertically, so does up air, so maybe if he was on Town and City before, some of those up airs might have killed all those cans and he wouldn't have fallen behind so much. So that's fair enough. But I still think Town and City is quite a good stage for Villager as well. So he can stick to the platforms. A lot of his moves kill vertically, like up air, up tilt, up smash. And just having like that extra window of percent that it can kill at probably help him a decent amount. So I think the stage is fine for both characters. Oh, nice can combo from Tommella there. See, Mitsu keeps pocketing the can, right? But like, I don't really see what it does. What he even gets from like pocketing it. It just means he can't pocket other projectiles that Duck Hunt has. He's probably better just to nair the can out of the way so Tommella doesn't have an extra can to use. And then the other one won't be in his control, and Mitsu can kind of probably get past it or something. Scared him with the forward smash and landing to get hit by the can. I don't know what he was so scared. See, like that, like the can literally did nothing for being pocketed. No ledge. Oh no. Thought he did touch the ledge again. Forward smashes the roll get up. I mean, good for Tommella because if you're struggling to kill so much, then you just need to get these hard reads, so it'll help a lot. Considering he was, for the most part, playing better in neutral than Mitsu was towards the end of the last game. Drops out a forward smash, fills. Dash attack is through the slingshot, because Mitsu loves to fire off the slingshot. Most villagers do, and he read that he did it before hitting the ledge. Covers neutral get up with the can, and then uses dead to block jump get up. Tommella's playing this really well. Ooh, doesn't account for the nair after the back air. Because like, Villager can do like fair and then nair straight after, or just leave it, so you just didn't get the right read. I guess he could have shielded because it's not like Villager's the fastest grab, but maybe he wanted to punish the fair or something. I don't even know what's going on in chat, you know, what the fuck. Tommella takes the second stock off Mitsu. Tommella's playing this really well, it's just not letting Mitsu like zone him for free, and he's using can to pressure Mitsu enough to make him scared to like fire off anything. reads the dare and punishes. Waits for Tommella to throw out a move, punishes with an up air. But it's a big percent deficit and stock deficit for Mitsu at the moment. Tommella resets the can, so he has it to use in the future. And Mitsu's just really struggling with like Tommella's neutral like presence. There just saved him because Tommella looked like he was going for the up air. And that probably would have sealed the game. Tries to jab while the can is there, like the can was behind Mitsu, so he can kind of just jab. Even if he was jabbing, any press of the can would get Mitsu hit for that, and he just spaced out the jabs, hit him with a fair, and then hit the can for even more damage. This game is looking really rough for Mitsu. But good stuff to Tommella for like adapting so well. Getting those kills and just snowballing Mitsu, essentially. Ooh, can out hit stand. Nearly killed him, so Mitsu's gonna need to watch out for that one. Alright, Mitsu should have seen that can coming. Like if you're off stage, Duckhun's really not going through that much if he's just standing there. Like, you know the can's coming, so you just need to like not get scared, you know, air dodge at the right time. Because with villagers, like second jump and his recovery, like I don't see Duckhun edge guarding him that hard. But good stuff to Tommella taking game 2. He adapted really well to the first game, got his kills. So they're going Battlefield. I know Mitsu likes this stage because, I mean, it further emphasizes Duckhun's like lack of kill options. So, but the main issue is Tommella couldn't really land him, as opposed to not like, what do you call it? He couldn't really like land them, as opposed to him not killing. So I don't think it will affect it too much as long as Tommella hits the moves. But like, it gives Villager a lot more room to edge guard, or like go off stage and edge guard Duckhun's bad recovery like that, and also like weave around the can more because he has a lot more like area to work with, as like the stage is much, not the stage, but like the offside of the stage, a decent amount bigger than other stages, at least camera wise. Alright, so Tommella doesn't have to stop this time, so as long as Mitsu just watches out for Duckhun's setups, his like rogue kill moves like smashes, which you can avoid, up air, stuff like that, he should be okay for the most part. But then Tommella gets his reads right there, or his setups on point. Oh, that was really close. Tommella's not taking a lot of damage for this though. Like, it's a good up air on the down air of Mitsu's, and it's going to steal the stock for Tommella. So looking at Duckhun's like projectiles and whatnot, matchup doesn't seem that bad actually, but maybe Mitsu's just not playing it the best or something, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. Somehow managed to cover his ledge and get up with a rapid jab. Facing the wrong way, yeah. He baits the nair out of shield, punishes with a back air. Mitsu tried to use the Lloyd to stall his aerial momentum, but it looked like it was still on stage, so got hit by the can. This was really close though, like. Ooh, base the air dodge at the can. Hey, he finally made use of the pocketed can, so I can't really judge him too much for it. Oh, Tommella just ran into the can after getting hit by a slingshot and put like 15% damage on him. Mitsu really needs to watch out for those up airs because you don't really want to give Duckhun like kill moves like that. Like, you just want to try and avoid them as much as you can, because unless he's like, he hasn't really gone for like hard read F smash punishes or anything like that, so Tommella hasn't, so ooh, tries to F smash his get out, but just a bit far out. Mitsu just stayed back. Didn't need to overcommit to anything. That's gonna take it. Damn. That game was like really close, and then he just couldn't steal that second stock. Mitsu baits the air dodge, F smashes, kills him at like 70, just to take advantage of the rage he had. Mitsu's gonna take that 2-1.